traveling around in summer. I judge a few horse shows. We're going to Indiana or Ohio, down in Troy, Ohio. That's Miami County in Ohio, Saturday, and judge a horse show, county show. And in October, I go in Canada to a little place, Simcoe, judge the Perchin, the Western Regional Perchin Show.
So you're not only the judgee, you're the judger.
I'm the judger. I'm the judge.
The judging, is that in the hitch horses or?
Yeah, draft horses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, it would be what they call halter classes, confirmation, individual.
Uh-huh.
See the difference in going up here on the high ground and where it was down there in the lower spots. But I think this rain is going to help develop some of those ears. But the fodder is pretty short this year. You can see that.
Is this all part of yours?
Yes. Well, this the pipeline owns, and we rent it. This was they bought it off of us.
Oh yeah. This that we're on too?
Yeah. Yep. There's the other line.
I hope to get your mom on my film with some of the other old timers before I close this thing off.
Oh, Joe, you mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Isn't Blanche your mother?
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh, okay.
That's Ethan's mother.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
right. I'm getting my Smiths mixed up.
She's the only one left of that generation.
Well, I hope to get her on film anyway. I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
There's several of them. I hope to. I don't know if it's going to work out.
You got old Lawrence Dix on it yet?
No, but there are going to be a couple of them that's on my list of farm visits.
Yeah.
So they're going to be coming up pretty soon here.
Yeah, Lawrence is, what do you call it, a sanitarian? Or
Don't let him hear you say that.
Lawrence is 10 years older than I am.
We'll pretend that that's not going to be on here, Lawrence. There's a pretty scene. Put that in silhouette right now.
Them pines in the silo and the peak of the barn, or the granary.
What did you tell me about those pines a little while ago?
Oh, the hedge along the west driveway. My mother, I remember saying when she was a kid, they'd go out to the Round Lake on the Sunday school picnic. They went by team and wagon. And she remembered that hedge, and it was just about 4 or 5 foot high, as she is told, as the story went. And on top of that, little did she know, she said that she'd like to live here someday. She wished she could live here, to that place. And lo and behold, that's where she ended up.
Turned out
raised the family, yeah. So those trees, I would, from that, they got to be 100 years old, or awful close to it.
I got a pretty shot here with the trees and the sun coming through and the rays.
Yeah. A little rough here for you, but...
That's all right. We understand. We're coming back out the trail now, the same one where we came in.
Yeah.
Bring the cattle in just for milking, and then they go out and stay too, huh?
Right. Yep.
Is Doug married?
Well, yes. We'll say yes. She's getting married again. He has a divorce. Yeah, 3 of the boys, Doug and Tom and Joe, all built on the back end of the farm. And Bill, the oldest one, he's up in Elmer, the one that's the veterinary.
Jody and I played on the same softball team down here 3 years.
That mare out there happens to be the first daughter of that old mare I was telling you about. It's 20 years old. That was her first call.
Oh,
She's 15.
and so that one that's with her is the first mare's granddaughter.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Right, something off the head.
When you were closing the gate there, a thought crossed my mind. You mentioned a little while ago you didn't want any of them to get out. Have you ever had any of them get out? You had to chase them down?
Oh, yes, that's happened. Sometimes they'll break through or somebody forgets to shut a wire or a gate.
I bet you that takes some doing to get them back in.
Yeah, and they have got out in the middle of the night. It makes it worse yet.
Oh, they can pour the coals too.
But we was lucky it was up on the north end, the crossroad, instead of this road. I'll tell you, the cars go down through here all hours of the night.
That one that was just coming down the lane there a little bit a while ago, he was hardly moving, and he could have taken care of you if he run over you.
That's for sure. That big truck. There's Ted Rowley with his big phone.
Yeah. I got a picture of your sign on your garage barn.
Well, it needs painting again, don't it?
Yeah, it's like everything else, you know. Oh, there's your trailer home you use when you go.
Right. That's a camper.
So you must have to haul two things. One with your horses and one with a camper?
Yeah, well, we put the camper behind the pickup.
Hmm.
Friend of mine, somebody or the boys will drive that. And that's what I haul the horses in, that Sunday. My equipment. don't know. I could, maybe you'd like a, if you want, oh, there's a shot. I'll open the door. My wagon and harness is in here, Carl.
Okay.
Now,
I got a nice shot of this up close during the parade, and
yeah,
I think I've got it more than once.
sure.
But next year, see you downtown, we'll get her again. Next year it'll be all the more meaningful. 150 years of it.
My gosh, yes. 100. Well, now it's 150 years this year for the. Hey, for Michigan.
Yeah, right.
As I've told them, people want to know where Langsburg is. No, I tell them. I said at one time it was bigger than Lansing,
Uh-huh.
and it is.
Yeah.
Or it's older than Lansing.
Some of the things that I've discovered in my, investigating about the history, it's really been interesting.
I bet it has. You've run into some facts, and things that you didn't know existed, probably.
Well, this has been interesting. I'd like to get a picture of your wife before we go.
Well,
I think we can
I'll
entice
get her out here.
Okay. Tell her I'll just keep up around her face. I won't pick on the rest of her.
Okay.
These ladies, they're a little bit
they're fine.
particular about those things.
Joe! Come here. He wants to get a picture of your face. With me. Come on. He said he's... Oh, you're all right. Come on. Put your shoes on.
Put your shoes on, Lucy.
There's a kittle, Caldron kittle, and all of us boys, and even Dad probably, but we cooked a lot of beans and that for hogs back years ago when I was a kid.
So that's not just a decoration like a lot of them use. You actually used it.
It was used. That was out of an old cooker. It was all bricked in like any fireplace or fire pot, and we put wood under it and cooked beans for hogs. So I can say that's one piece that was around.
Hi, Joe.
Hi.
Nice of you to come out here so I can show the better half of this family. Elmer just got done taking me on a tour of the place with all the horses and cattle and sheep and your operation. And we're about ready to sign off here, and someday you're going to be able to look at this and like I've told everybody else, know that you've contributed to a part of history. Is there anything that you can think of that you'd like to add about your end of the thing?
No.
No? You probably think of 2 or 3 things you'd like to say after I leave.
Well, not right now. I can't think of anything.
Well, it certainly is pretty out here. I let my mouth drool every time I drive by here. And your business operation and everything, you've got an awful lot to be proud of.
Well, just to sign it off.
Okay.
There.
There you go. I gotta let this set a little while on you because the tape isn't working just right, and if I cut it too quick, well, I'll lose it. And if I give it a little bit of footage here, then I'm even going to be safe.
He's kidding. He wants too much.
Okay, thank you again. Bye now.